Geek Citadel.
Hello, I am Black Panther, and this is Black Panther Reads the News. In movie news, it looks as if the age of Peter Parker in the latest Spider-Man movie has been revealed. It's said that Peter Parker will be 15 years of age and has been in the Spider-Man suit for a year now. That means no more origin story of old Uncle Ben meeting his final fate. Since they pushed my movie back for the third iteration of the series, I hope it turns out well for the Warcrawler. I'm not bitter because I will be receiving a brand new comic book slated for 2016. The book will feature the writing of Ta-Nehisi Coates and the art of Brian Stelfreeze. Stelfreeze is an experienced comic book artist, while Coates will be making his debut as a comic book writer. His Black Panther story will focus on a superhuman terrorist group causing problems in the nation of Wakanda. People are extremely excited to have such a provocative writer in the comic book world. Do not mess this up, Mr. Coates, or you and I will have words. The hit survival title, Rust, will implement a mode that will deter bitter children from terrorizing streamers. People will locate a streamer from the server shown on their screen and log into the game and proceed to kill them. The makers are implementing a streamer mode that changes the name of surrounding players to their Steam ID, and it hides the server name when you press the escape button. Hopefully this will stop terrible people from doing terrible things, but more than likely, this will make them more eager to be worthless griefers. Shenmue 3 had an extremely successful Kickstarter campaign, but now they've released yet another one named the Slacker Backer campaign. I'll dance around the oddly offensive name to speak about the $100 trial version that features a PS4 copy of the game, your name in the credits, and a PC trial demo. In what world does it make sense to combine a demo that you can only play on PC with a copy of a full game that you can only play on PlayStation 4? Now the argument here is that they are still in negotiations for a PC version to be released. But even so, why not just make the trial version available for the console until you get this worked out? Also, how does adding a trial version of the game equate to $40? Unless somehow you are paying for mention in the credits, which shouldn't be worth more than $5 extra at best. It's also odd that the version that includes a toy and the trial of the game costs $120 and doesn't even place your name in the credits. So a toy and a demo cost $60, but that's still not enough to get your name in the credits? Who is the architect of such an offensive reward system? Now for the top news of this week, continued from last week. Remember when video game journalists went crazy over a report that Konami would not be making AAA games except for PES? It turns out that Konami released their own report saying that they would continue making AAA games. This is something that Konami seems to have to repeat to the gaming world, but the evidence shows that they do not have any AAA titles on the horizon. It's hard to determine what AAA games they speak of due to their tight-lipped ways. For all we know, they are simply hiding their games in a heavily secured region of the world that does not allow visitors without express permission from its king, deep in the vibranium. Someplace where they can work in peace and never be bothered. Anyway, this has been the Black Panther with my popular news this week.